Hey travelers, hey, it's Tia of Tia Takes the World, and I'm back for week 2 update of the Chronicles, which is my take as an expat from the UAE on the coronavirus. So week 2 has been interesting to say the least. I'm sure as most of you know, there have been more closures around the world, more cases. It's crazy around here. According to Steve Harvey, the UAE is one of the safest places to be on the earth right now.
According to stats I've been reading, the safest place on the planet right now, in terms of large countries, is the UAE.
Okay.
United Arab Emirates.
All right, so I told you guys that this week, not this week, but I told you guys that every week I'd be giving you an update on what the UAE is kind of looking and feeling like as far as the coronavirus goes, what I've been doing to keep up with the time, and what else did I say? I'm just giving you an update on everything. I can't keep up with this all the time. My mind is like on 1,000. I really need to take notes. I keep saying that every week. So, like I said, this week has been interesting. So we already pretty much have closed down everything. They closed down public beaches for the most part around here. And I just got word like a couple of days ago that all travel has been restricted here, which is crazy. Like, what? I've just been so shocked at everything that's going on, in particular with the UAE. I know this is a pandemic, but this year is supposed to be the year of Expo 2020. So much tourism is actually supposed to be coming into the UAE. So I'm really hoping that all of this is resolved sooner than later, not only because of people's health, but because it was going to be really big for the UAE, and I was excited to see all of the different exhibits and just the different people that will be coming here. So we'll see what happens. Usually when I have time off work, I'm like traveling all over the UAE, going to go check out things I haven't seen before, like really maximizing my time, but there's nowhere to go. So, well, actually I take that back. This week I did get out of the house and I went for a walk around the island that I live on, and I just went out to the beach because I was getting a little bit stir crazy. Like, I do like my time at home. I like to be alone. I like to chill, but I'm an introverted extrovert. I like to be to myself, but I like to be out in the air, breathing and seeing things, and not necessarily around people, but I like to be doing something. I like to be up and moving. So I went for a walk and I went to this park. I was surprised that it was still open. It wasn't a lot of people there, like a few families having picnics and stuff. I guess, you know, they wanted to get their kids out of the house and they wanted to breathe too. So they have a beach that's connected to it. So I just walked around just to get some fresh air and kind of meditate on the beach, get my feet in the sand, on the soil, on the earth, so I could be grounded. And it was really nice. It was really what I needed to kind of reset to being back in the house and social distance. And I ran into this beautiful Kobe mural that Abu Dhabi had to have done before all of this corona stuff started happening. It's just, it was so breathtaking. It was beautiful. It was a great tribute to Kobe and Gigi. And I just stood and looked at that for like quite some time. Like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But besides taking a walk, going outside, which you guys should do, fresh air is suggested from different health experts. They say that it's good for you while this virus is going on because the virus isn't airborne. So go and get your fresh air for sure. I also got out and went to a friend's game night who lives fairly close to me. Like here, a lot of teachers, if you're with a certain company, you generally stay in the same places. Like I stay in a certain part of town where a lot of teachers live. And if you find out from people from another company, unless they bought their housing or, you know, purchased their own houses, they generally stay in the same area. So it's easy for us to kind of link up. And we have been practicing the social distancing rules, I guess I would say, or cues, or what they say is safe, by only congregating with 10 people or less. So it was about 9 of us. Maybe it was at 10 at one point, but I was counting because I was like, this is against the rules. I gotta go home. I went grocery shopping last week and I went out for a walk and to my friend's house for the game night. So that was really nice to just woosah and laugh with them and cut up and stuff. Last week I had a couple of my friends come on camera just to tell you about their experiences during the quarantine and the Corona Chronicles and how they were dealing with it. And today I want to get my friend, my homie, to get on here and just tell you his perspective of how the coronavirus has been affecting him as an expat in the UAE. Come on down.
On set, ready to go. What's happening?
Yeah, what's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Corona quarantine kicking it.
Yeah, quarantine kicking it. So, like I said, I've been doing a lot of TikToks and laying around, and I didn't say being annoying, but now that he's here, I have to tell the truth. I've been irritating him, I know, but that's what I do best, and he loves it. I know it. So just tell the people how your experience has been, what you think. Now in the UAE, just to throw it out there are 140 confirmed cases, 0 deaths here, but like I said, they have been on top of it with the preventative measures. So what's your take on it, baby?
For the most part, it's been cool. You know, it's a little bit of cabin fever at times, just, you know, being in the house, and you can go places, but, you know, people advise you not to. So you want to limit the number of people that you're around to prevent the spread of the virus, for all that good stuff. But for the most part, you just got to take it as it goes. You can't be a person who can't adapt. You know, you got to be very adaptive to the situation, what's going on. So, but for the most part, you know, it's been cool. Been out of work for 2 weeks. Well, not out of work, out of physically going to work.
Doing distance learning. His has been different than mine. I haven't started yet, but with his company, they've been doing like trial runs and trainings and stuff like that. So how has that been? How do you feel about that?
It's different. And it's the first time, it's everybody's first time. So of course there's gonna be difficulties along the way, but ultimately I think it's gonna work. And but most of all, I'm glad that, you know, the government is taking precautions to stop spreading the virus. Some other places were kind of slow to start doing that. I'm glad we were not. But, you know, hopefully it's to a point now where everybody realizes what they're dealing with, and, you know,
I don't know though. I just saw something about what was that I just saw about they said it was millennials, but we're millennials. They said all these millennials were in
I don't know if I'm a millennial.
You are. Remember, Mo was the first millennial. So you're definitely a millennial. You gotta get up on it. But they were talking about how there were millennials in Miami, like doing spring break and stuff. And they were like, we're not gonna stop our spring break, blah, 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 blah.
That's crazy.
Kicking it. They were not millennials. Let's be clear. We're millennials. We already had our spring break in Miami.
Yeah, that's crazy though. People need to take precaution, man, because this virus is real. People just want to downplay it as, no, bro, this thing is for real. Like, if you get it, if you contract it and you don't get it taken care of, it will kill you. Like, I don't know. So people, you know, I'm not saying live life in fear. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
live life smart.
Yeah, don't be stupid. You know, there'll be time for Miami.
Yeah. After the virus goes away.
Yeah, so I just advise people to, you know.
What have you been doing during the quarantining to kind of combat that cabin fever?
Outside of work, just chilling, man. Chilling in small communities. We've been to a few get-togethers, just a few people. Just hanging out. Been working on my music.
He's a DJ.
I'm trying to be a DJ.
Go follow him. He is so good. Go follow him. He's gonna be the UAE's top DJ come next year. Don't say I didn't tell you.
I'm an inspiring DJ. That's what I am.
He's modest. He's good. Go check him out though.
Yeah, just been working on that. But yeah, besides that, a lot of Netflix and chilling.
Thanks, babe. You're a great interviewee. All right. Anyway, so that is week. What week is this? So that it's not week 3. So that's week 2 of the Corona Chronicles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check back in next week for week 3's update. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot more because I'm starting distance learning next week, and so is he. So just check back in next week. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share with your friends. Like, everybody's getting all of the news from the US and seeing all of the bad things from different places around the world. This is positivity. Like, the UAE, they're doing good. The GCC as a whole, they're locking stuff down, and I'm very proud of the place that I live in. Give some different perspectives to people around the world about things that are going on. And talk to me in the comments so that I can know what you want to hear about next time. I want to know how you are quarantining. And yeah, until next time, take the world.